Yo, it's your boy Marita boy. I'm back up in this thing, man. Listen. Boy, I gotta imitate my boy Truth Teller on this one here. Shot five. Blip, 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 blip. Man, listen. Hey, um, um, I told y'all when I did my first video on this rap battle between Drake and Kendrick Lamar that this was a battle that Drake grossly miscalculated. And the reason why I knew Drake had miscalculated early on before any of these haymakers started coming out from Kendrick's side is because I had participated in a rap beef a long time ago, early on in my short my short illustrious rap career. And I understood that in order to successfully come out on top of a rap beef, you got to have dirt on your opposition. You have to have tea, quote unquote, tea on your opposition. You got to know how to rap too, but not as much as you need tea. Because this is what we want to hear. We want to hear you insult your opponent. And if you can do it cleverly on a beat, then that's just a perfect storm. Now, when I looked at the two opponents, I could not see very much Drake could use to talk about Kendrick Lamar. Now, granted, I'm not in them hip hop circles like that. Them dudes be knowing a lot about each other, because they live in that world. You know what I'm saying? They know some of the same people, you know, hairstylists. They gossip, people talk. So, but I just didn't see on the outside looking in what Drake was going to be able to say. Now, on the other hand, I knew of a lot of incidents with Drake that Kendrick Lamar was going to be able to use as ammo. You got peed on by T.I. homeboy. You got slapped by Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like you paint your fingernails pink and shit. You got hair rollers in your hair. You know what I'm saying? Like you was on Degrassi, even though I like that show. It's a lot. It was a lot of stuff that Kendrick Lamar had as bullets. Plus, Kendrick Lamar can rap. But I forgot about the major one. I forgot about the haymaker, y'all. I forgot about the Mike Tyson punch out that Kendrick could have thrown that was gonna TKO Drake. But Kendrick did not forget. Kendrick didn't forget. Kendrick knew. Kendrick had that motherfucker in the tuck, and he came out with it. And it was the pedo haymaker. Now, I'm gonna say this. I knew that it was um pedo rumblings around Drake, and I'm gonna tell you how I knew. I'm gonna give people their credit. Shout out to Aaron's Way. Poetic Flacco did a video a couple months back about the hip hop people in hip hop who had gotten away with blatantly uh being pedos. You know what I'm saying? He had Tiger on there. Tiger was dating Kylie Jenner when she was way underage, and Chris Jenner was right there, cool with the shit. He had he had it was somebody else he had on there. He had, of course, he had R. Kelly with Aaliyah. He had Jay Z on there. He also had Mary J. Blige on there. Mary J. Blige was messing with the singer Danny Boy, who was cool, who was down with Death Row, and he was underage. He actually came out and was on uh interviews talking about how he was sleeping with Mary and he was like 15, 16 years old, and Mary was a cool 35 years old. You see what I'm saying? So I had saw this months back, right? But it's done resurfaced because of this rap beat. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Now, if you pay attention to Kendrick Lamar's cover art on his last disc, Not Like Us, he actually got a photo of Drake's mansion, and you see he put all of these pins on it for what is that? These are the if you can look on the sex offender registry, it'll tell you where they live at, and these are the pins that they have on the people's residence, so you know where these people live at in your neighborhood. And you see how many he put on that goddamn on Drake's mansion. This is genius. This is classic. This is checkmate, Wody. This is chess, not checkers. And the thing about it, it's it's proof of this. You get what I'm saying? It is a video, and I saw the video, and I'll play it for you guys in a little bit. It is a video of Drake on stage with a young girl. He asked the young girl, he say, "How old are you?" She say, "I'm 17." He say, 17. He say, "Oh, you're gonna get me in trouble." He said, "Oh, you're gonna get me in trouble. I can't be doing that like this." Girl, why you look like, he went to doing that old freaky deaky, what they call it? Freak ass, what Kendrick Lamar called that nigga? Freak ass nigga 69 Dodge. He went to doing that freak ass nigga 69 Dodge shit. And he went to feeling on the girl. I'm talking about on stage at his concert. Then that nigga just act like he could control himself, my nigga. Like that little monster inside just took over. And he just started kissing the girl, dog. I'm talking about he just tongue kissed that girl like I'm talking about like goddamn Hannibal Lecter, my nigga. Like that shit was so nasty. Just watching him do that. I'm talking about now. When I first seen the shit, I thought the shit was like just like part of the show or some shit. But who the fuck plays like that? Who the fuck gets a underage girl or someone to play an underage girl and get on the stage with you, and then you just tongue kiss her down, just Clarice, quid pro quo, Clarice. I ate your liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. You know what I'm saying? Like he couldn't motherfucking control himself, my nigga. But then I thought about it. I say, damn, nah, Marita, that can't be fake. Cause a nigga ain't finna just fake pretend to be a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this got to be real. And then, like I say, Poetic Flacco, he the first person that I seen bring this up months ago. I'm talking about this months ago. Now, shout out to Poetic Flacco. Lionel B just did a video on it today. But this thing is gonna grow legs. And the reason why these people done start this thing has started resurfacing is because of the rap beat. It's because Kendrick Lamar brought this shit back up in his diss songs to Drake. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? This shit, like this rap battle is over. You know what I'm saying? And the longer this shit goes, and reports that came out to say that Drake said he finna go on vacation. Yeah, I know you finna go on that vacation right over there with that little ass island over there with Russell Simmons. Nigga, y'all finna sit Indian style and burn incense and get permanent citizenship over there in goddamn Bali, nigga. Straight up. Cause your ass scared to come back here for them extradition, especially amid on the heels of this Diddy scandal. You know, it never was the right climate for this type of behavior. I'm not condoning this shit at all. But what I'm saying is, this is the worst time for this type of shit to come out for him because it's already a witch hunt, or I ain't gonna say a witch hunt. I'm gonna say it's already a goddamn lynch mob out for Diddy. And let's be honest, man. Even though Drake is one of our biggest rappers, biggest celebrity, a lot of people don't like Drake. A lot of people don't like Drake because he light skinned. Oh, excuse me. Shout out to the gang splitter. He's not light skinned. He's actually Jewish, y'all. So he ain't even a light skinned nigga. So the light skinned niggas who y'all was claiming Drake, he's not a light skinned nigga, y'all. A light skinned nigga is two niggas, and and two niggas get together and they have a child, and the child complexion is light skinned. That's a light skinned nigga. A light skinned nigga is not a Jewish man, a black man and a Jewish woman get together and have a biracial child. So Drake ain't even a motherfucking light skinned nigga, y'all. So y'all can't even claim him. Know what I'm saying? But a lot of people don't like him because he been successful for a long time. You know, I guess we could call that hate. But for whatever we call it, it's going to be a large number of people who will be happy with his downfall. And that just comes with the territory. That's just gonna come with that's with anybody. That's what you that if you've been successful for a long time and you've been um visual for a long time, people resent that after a while because people like to see someone come from nothing to something. They'll support you, especially from nothing to something. But after a while, when you become successful, and it sometimes changes uh if you can't make people feel, you got to still make them feel the same way you made them feel when you initially set out on this. Because if you make them feel like you done got the big head or forgot where you came from, those same people will want to see your downfall. And it's also really because it's more poor people in the world than it is rich people. So more poor people are always going to uh, outnumber the rich people. So they're gonna more gravitate to somebody who they see come from nothing to something. But at the same token, when you become successful, uh that's where the disconnect happens at, because these people a lot of times are still struggling, still poor. Now a lot of people still support you, but you do lose some of those core fans sometimes because you're successful now. You ain't in that tax bracket no more. Even sometimes the things that you start rapping about or whatever, singing about, they don't relate to you. Can't relate to those people who still where you used to be. And and this also comes with sometimes when people successful for a long time, like Drake had a long run. Um, got a lot of money, got a lot of bag a lot of chicks. People be jealous of that, you know what I'm saying? And they be looking for things, they be looking for things. And I'm not saying this thing right here is like something that shouldn't is unwarranted of them um coming at him for, because it's definitely warranted. What I'm saying is this lynch mob is growing, is what I'm saying. Kendrick Lamar got a goddamn torch, a tiki torch with some flames on the end of that motherfucker. And at first, he had California behind him marching uh, to crucify Drake, or at least win the rap battle. Now, after this pedo shit done resurfaced, because it's been out there, y'all. This pedo shit done resurfaced. It's this shit finna grow legs, gang. And who is going to want to associate themselves publicly with a pedo? And it's proof of the shit. I'm gonna play the video for y'all in a little bit. But it's proof of this shit. You see what I'm saying? It is proof of it. Like they got the video. They got Drake asking that little girl how old she is. After she tell him how old she is, he kisses this girl. He tongue kisses this girl. Shout out to Richard Supreme TV. Shout out to Illuminagado. He kisses this fucking little girl, y'all. He kissed this little girl. The girl clearly told. First of all, where your mama and them at? Where your mama and them at? Where your people them at? This and that. There. Now I'm gonna say this, y'all. I got to put all the facts out. And a large number of states in the United States, the consent age is 16. I forgot how many it was, but a large number. I'm talking about like a large number of them is 16. But me, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. Like, well, put it this way. I'm gonna say this. That ain't gonna matter. That ain't gonna matter in this case with him. You see what I'm saying? Because what it's gonna make him look like is a pedo. Because you somebody. Yeah, you're right, Lumineg. I'm gonna get right into that too. Now, I don't know, JB, but we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Um, But what's gonna happen here is it's gonna make him look like a pedo, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because you're Drake. You're somebody got a lot of money. You bag a lot of bitches. We know this. You know, you bag Lil Wayne old lady when he went to jail. That's fucked up, but that's the shit you did. Freaky ass nigga, 69 Dodge. Um, but it's gonna come off as you a pedo because you can get women that are not 17 years old. You don't have to push the line. So being that you did that on stage in front of thousands of people and it's recorded to a 17-year-old girl, it's gonna make everybody feel like that's what you own. Because you could have easily once she told you her age, you could have told her, damn, hey, I apologize that all this. Hey, gave us let us, you could have even let us stay on stage. But hey, you could have got you another woman up there with who was more older if you want to pull that same little stage stunt that you pull. But you ain't have to smash the gas and just tongue kiss and feel all over that little 17-year-old girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna come across as you are what Kendrick Lamar is proclaiming that you are. On top of that, he said somebody in your entourage that has four human trafficking charge. Like he been charged four human trafficking charges or something like that. Know what I'm saying? Like that shit, they're just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say this, dog. The human trafficking charge, um, when we think of human trafficking, we think of somebody like getting runaways and taking them um to different places, different states and shit, and having them turn tricks and sleep with different people in shady ass motels and pimps beating them up and getting them on drugs and forcibly doing shit with them and shit. That's what we think of it as. It is, and that is it. But it's also a little bit um, vaguer than that. So technically, if you meet a stripper in Miami and or you meet an Instagram model or whatever, and you link in with her and you ask her to come out and you say, I'll fly you out. You buy her a ticket, you fly out, she get there, you know what I'm saying? You give her a couple dollars, y'all have relations, y'all kick it for the weekend, y'all have relations quite a few times, and then she fly back home. That's human trafficking. That's human trafficking because she came from across state lines and you exchanged money pretty much just to have relations with her. That's human trafficking. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. That's human trafficking. So it's a little vaguer than that. I really got to get into it to see exactly what the person who in Drake camp did, but it don't look good amid what Kendrick Lamar been saying about Drake. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finna play the Lionel B video. Shout out to Lionel B. Um, and then we're gonna talk about it again. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. See it right here? Hit that like button. And this is true. I've been seeing this, y'all. Oh, there you go. I see you, Jay. You with the bullshit too, huh? Shout out to Nate said it. What's up, Nate?
On his latest songs.
You sick son of a bitch.
Now, K. Dot stirred back up controversy that Drake smashed one of Lil Wayne's girls while he was locked down and ended up tattooing his face as a sign of retribution.
It's always a pleasure to see you, Mr. Zesty.
Now, if this ain't the most light-skinned shit ever, then Kendrick really shook the tables when he labeled Drake a ped. Now, video Drake kissing and groping an underage girl surfaced on the internet, and the video is shocking. Now, the clip, which dates back to 2010, shows Drake dancing with the girl on stage during a concert. At various points in the video, he kisses and caresses her chest area. He said, y'all gonna have to get me carried away. I get in trouble for ish like this. How old are you? The rapper stated, at which point he learns that the girl is only 17 years old. He then replies, I can't go to jail yet, man. Why do you look like that? You thick. Look at all this. Then he said, well, listen, 17, I had fun. I don't know whether I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your chest feels against my chest. I just want to thank you. He then proceeds to kiss her once more. Now, this isn't the first time Drake has drawn scrutiny over the interactions with underage girls.
Wait, there's more. You're gonna love this.
A few years ago, it was revealed that Drake actually frequently texted the Stranger Things star Millie Bobby Brown, who at the time was only 14, telling her that he missed her and had various convos about her interactions with boys.
It's called the Dirty Man Competition.
Now, it's good that Kendrick finally exposed Drake for what he really is, a glorified ped. Now, here is 10 more celebrities that...
Bruh, y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all see what he told that girl? Hold on, let's back it up a little bit. That shit was coming out, dog. What he told that girl? Well, I had fun. I don't know whether I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your tatas feel against my chest. I just want to thank you. No. And then just with the stick of his nasty ass tongue down that little girl motherfucking throat. Like Biggie say, death stroke, tug all down the throat. That what he went to doing, dog. That what he went to doing. You going to jail, Mr. Postman. You going to jail. At the very least, you gonna lose this rap beef over, nigga. This shit over, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You can't come back rapping and talking about Dot and Kendrick Lamar and all that shit. And we don't want to hear that shit no more. We don't want to hear that shit no more, man. We want to know what the fuck you got going on. We want to know why all the motherfucking pins on the top of your house. Why is all them pedo pins on the top of your house? Salute to Drake 6100. How is all those pedo pins on top of your house? Are you harboring a bunch of people who like you? Are you the new Jeffrey Epstein of hip hop? Were you on goddamn that island over there? We need answers, Drake. We need answers. This is the problem that you had when you started this motherfucking rap beat. Because if you got skeletons in your motherfucking closet, if you got shit that you don't want to come out, you should not be jumping up all up and down in front of everybody with reflectors and shit on, trying to bring attention to your motherfucking self. Because now it is out. You done fucked up. You talked about Kendrick Lamar family. He said, that's what you did. You fucked up. And now this man has exposed your motherfucking ass as a motherfucking pedophile. A rich ass, freaky ass, 69 Dodge ass nigga. Like, for real, dog, straight up. You might well go on book. You know they say Drake safe and go on vacation. You know what you need to do, Drake? I'm going to tell you what you do. You need to get your wig. You already got them. Paint your fingernails. You already been doing that. Get you some high heels. You know what I'm saying? And get your fake ID. And when you go through the goddamn TSA, play like this who you is. And then get your ass on the first motherfucking plane over there with Russell Simmons. And then just get citizenship over there, dog. For real, for real. Because, and I'm going to tell you another thing too, y'all. Now we know this is a real rap beef also too. This ain't no motherfucking publicity stunt to drum up interest in new projects coming out with these two artists. This shit real here, nigga. This shit real here. This is a real deal rap beef. You know what I'm saying? I already felt like Drake was gonna have a hard time beating Kendrick just because I didn't know a lot of dirt on Kendrick. And I just didn't see what he was gonna be able to say that was gonna be able to make him win. But I also knew that Drake had a lot of dirt on him, a lot of public shit on him. And I knew that Kendrick was gonna be able to talk about it. And here we are. Here we are. Here we are. That last song Kendrick dropped, Not Like Us, that shit is hard as fuck. Got DJ Mustard on the beat. Like the first couple songs, was kind of artsy, kind of hip hop head-ish. You know what I'm saying? It was like, it was lyrical, that type shit. Actually, Drake's song, Family, I think it's the Family Tie song. I like that song the better song out of all the songs up until this last song that Kendrick just dropped. This last motherfucking song that Kendrick just dropped, that bitch go hard. That bitch go hard, boy. Shout out to the West Coast, nigga. West Coast stand up, nigga. See, what happened was when that nigga motherfucker did that AI shit with Tupac and Snoop Dogg, he was trying to motherfucking, he was disrespectful. Drake was very disrespectful because you got two of the West Coast legends, OGs, and you using AI to kind of like talk shit about the person who the West Coast feels is the Messiah. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Kendrick Lamar is the Messiah of the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? One thing about them West Coast niggas, they stick together. Like for real, for real. So that was really disrespectful. And I'm gonna be honest with you, in my opinion, it was corny as fuck too. Like I didn't like that AI shit. I was like, when I heard that shit, I was like, what the fuck is this? I heard the version without the AI on it, without Snoop Dogg voice and Tupac voice. I would have much rather Drake did that. I was like, what this nigga doing? Like, what the fuck? You got AI? Like, and it's like Snoop, that's like Tupac talking shit to Kendrick Lamar. Come on, man. That shit corny. That shit was corny. That shit was corny as fuck to me. And look what's done happened. You done awoke a sleeping giant. That man got goddamn 10 more songs waiting for your ass to say something bad about this man. You know what I'm saying? You came out and you thought it was gonna be some old sweet shit like that Meek Mill shit. Nah, 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 homeboy. I knew your ass is in trouble. And also, Kendrick Lamar's the type of nigga, he different. Like, that nigga will fucking stay in the studio for a week straight, don't do nothing but hook him up to an IV, smoke weed, goddamn it, and eat bread and water, got toast with peanut butter on it, just to be able to crank out these motherfucking diss songs on your ass, nigga. That's all he'll be doing. And you could tell with how rapid Kendrick been coming out with these goddamn diss songs. You see what I'm saying? The same shit he got on Meek Mill for I waited 4 days, nigga. Where y'all at? I don't know what I gotta do to make y'all rap. All this shit here. Now, what's up with you, player? What's up with you? Man, this shit over with, dog. He got a lot of explaining to do. It's photos, it's videos of you on stage with an underage girl, freak ass nigga, 69 Dodge. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't see how you come back from this, bro. I mean, I don't think people gonna cancel you, but I don't know for sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't know for sure. But I do know you're gonna take a PR hit. Um, and I do know you shouldn't have been messing with them damn people. Like like I mean, like that. Hey, you down to mess with them people? Leave them people alone, for real. Leave them little people alone. You down to mess with that motherfucking man? Talking about that man wife, uh, fucking another nigga. The baby might not be his, and that man done came out with the shit that you don't want nobody to motherfucking know. But I'm gonna say this also too. Did you see what Drake said to that little girl on stage? His words and all that. That shit seemed kind of creepy to me. Like it seemed like you can't control yourself ish. It seemed kind of Sack Chaser Dracula. Y'all remember how they said Sack Chaser used to have a bell on his door and shit like that there. So every time his room door, so every time he went out his room door, the bell rung and shit because Sack Chaser allegedly was assaulting his sisters. You know, I call it Sack Chaser Dracula. You know what I'm saying? Late in the middle of the night, you know what I'm saying? You moving in the shadows to go try to do some freaky shit to a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what motherfucking it making this shit look like Drake had going on, bro. And like you said, Drake 6100, we know the whole industry is full of these motherfuckers. They got Mary J. Blige. You know what we finna do? Let's keep going on. We gonna find out who else in this motherfucking Boule, Illuminati, child pedo ring. Cause line of beef in this supposed some more of these motherfuckers. Let's keep going, y'all.
During a concert. At various points in the video, he kisses and caresses her chest area. He said, y'all gonna have to get me carried away. I get in trouble for ish like this. How old are you? The rapper stated, at which point he learns that the girl is only 17 years old. He then replied,
Hold on. Hold on here. I just said Hold on, I just saying this comment. Zelly Zell, let me get on you real quick, respectfully. He say, I'm gonna put your comment up there, Zelly Zell, because I see you a little bit, you don't know. He say, bruh, don't put that on that man just because Kenny said it. Don't make it true. if the if it don't make it true, if the roles was reversed, would you say the same thing about Kendrick? You biased, bro. Zelly Zell. Did you not motherfucking see the motherfucking video, nigga? See, this is the shit I be talking about. This is the shit I be talking about. Motherfuckers have proof right in front of them and go to talking crazy. It'll be a difference if a nigga just said it and we ain't see nothing, nigga. It's fucking video and fucking photos of the concert, of audio of Drake saying this to the little girl, tongue kissing the little girl telling her fucking age. You see how ignorant people be on the motherfucking internet? Not everybody, y'all, but some people. You see what I'm saying? You see how these people be? This the same shit that happened when goddamn Spoon was exposed for doing that shit to his daughter. Nigga had paperwork. Nigga, I tell y'all what. Listen. I ain't on no shit like that. Know what I'm saying? Only freaking shit I do is with grown motherfucking women. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm saying this. I hope you motherfuckers ride for Marita like that. If I ever go to jail for some weird shit or kill a nigga or some shit like that, Lord forbid, I hope you motherfuckers love me like that. Cause y'all motherfuckers surely ride for a motherfucker. Like what they say, why he wouldn't do such a thing. I knew him for one day. Y'all motherfuckers don't even know these people. These people got photographic proof, video, audio, all type of shit. And y'all motherfuckers, just because y'all like a motherfucker music or y'all like a motherfucker movies or some shit. They didn't do that. Nigga, what you don't see this motherfucking video right here. You know what I'm saying? Like these people be talking, hey, these people be talking like a motherfucker, man. Like that shit be crazy. But it's interesting because that let me know a lot of you motherfuckers was on the short bus. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Like for real. Like it is proof. This shit is, it ain't no way to deny this. The only thing that the only way that I could see that he could possibly weasel out of this one is if he say that little girl that came up on stage, it was all an act. If he say it was all an act and we paid her to come on stage and she's really 21. But just use your common sense here. Who the fuck finna pay somebody to pretend like they underage so you can get on stage with them and fake molest them in front of everybody? You see what I'm saying? Zelly Zell. I'm gonna let him slide. But I'm just saying I had to go on and read him because I ain't had no opposition in the chat in a little bit. So it's kind of refreshing. Y'all know we used to have trolls all the time and shit, and they used to keep us a little sharp on our P's and Q's. But I ain't had now and in a while, so it's kind of like, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of fun, like exercise a little bit though. But let's keep going. We finna see what's on this motherfucking list. Shout out to Lionel B. Y'all go subscribe to this channel. But also Poetic Flacco did this same similar video, I'm telling you, a couple months back, bro. It's a lot of them on here. But let's go.
To jail yet, man. Why do you look like that? You thick. Look at all this. Then he said, well, listen, 17, I had fun. I don't know whether I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your chest feels against my chest. I just want to thank you. He then proceeds.
Oh, they said don't let it slide. Block his ass. Shout out my boy AK-47. Hey, Nate, block that nigga, Nate. Get him up out of here.
Kiss her once more. Now, this isn't the first time Drake has drawn scrutiny over the interactions with underage girls.
Wait. There's more. You're gonna love this.
A few years ago, it was revealed that Drake actually frequently texted the Stranger Things star Millie Bobby Brown, who at the time was only 14, telling her that he missed her and had various convos about her interactions with boys.
It's called the Dirty Man Competition.
Now, it's good that Kendrick finally exposed Drake for what he really is, a glorified ped. Now, here is 10 more celebrities that groomed and dated underage teens. In the glamorous yet shadow images of Hollywood, a number of celebrities have seen their images tarnished, going from cherished youthful idols to the subjects of serious allegations. These 10-6 celebrities were once known for their talent and charm, but behind the scenes, they engaged in inappropriate behavior with underage teens. From grooming teenagers to engaging in relationships with them, these stars use their fame and power to take advantage of vulnerable young fans. Now, many of these famous stars use their fame and power to do terrible things. The stories of these bad actions are surprising and remind us that being famous doesn't protect anyone from getting in trouble for what they do. As we navigate these turbulent waters, remember that every story has its depths and every depth is darkness. But within that darkness,
Say ho
there's a story
Vio.
to be told. So are you ready to explore the flip side of fame, where the glitter fades and the real stories unfold?
Boy, I seen Paul Walker on that thing, boy. Paul
At
Walker
number
done did
10,
some
we
shit too.
start with the queen of hip hop soul, Mary J. Blige. Known for her raw, powerful vocals and emotional depth, Blige has sung and lived through the blues, earning her a solidified place
That's
in
how
the
I had
world of
that's how I would
music
have had
history.
Mary J. Blige in
But
there
even
doing that
queens
same
face their
motherfucking
battles, and for
stumble
Mary
walk.
J. Blige, the controversy wasn't far behind the accolades.
Damn.
So amid the triumphs and accolades, the life of Mary J. Blige has not been without its controversies.
Hell no.
One such matter involves allegations made by Danny Boy, a singer once under the banner of Death Row Records. It was claimed that during his teenage years, he had unsettling encounters with Blige, allegations that have since sparked discussions on mentorship, influence, and the protection of young artists in the music industry. Now, Danny Boy revealed what happened following Suge Knight's infamous remark at the 1995 Source Awards. A little more than 5 minutes into his conversation with the Art of Dialogue, he described a night with Suge Knight, Mary J. Blige, and Diddy's baby mama, Misa. Now, after the award event, Danny Boy was in a hotel room alongside his godbrother when Suge invited him to his hotel suite. The singer stated that Suge had a table full of girls in his suite, including Misa, Mary J. Blige, and Devontae Swing's baby mama. He mentioned that everyone was hanging out and drinking before returning to his room. Now, later, he stated that Suge invited him back to his room and said, "Oh, girl, want to see you." When Danny Boy returned to Suge's room, he was surprised to see only the R&B legend and Misa there. He said, "I get up there to the room. Suge is in his room. Misa is sitting in the bed with a sheet wrapped around her, and Mary is sitting on the couch. So I know the girl he in the bed with don't want me. So he closed the door and I sit down and I start talking to Mary." Danny Boy said that while hanging out in the hotel suite, he and Mary further placed food and drink orders. He claimed that once Mary was startled by a knock on the door, believing it to be her ex-boyfriend Casey from Casey and JoJo and Jodeci. She began to rest her head on his lap, and after a few more hours of hanging out,
She
the
sucked that
two
meat.
moved to another bedroom in the hotel. Danny Boy claimed that after that night, Mary J. Blige attempted to seduce him in the bedroom and began to arrange for him to go to New York for a visit. He said, "That's why I was kind of confused when I heard Kurt Cobain saying that Mary was Pac's girl, because at that time, she was my girl," Danny Boy asserted.
Mm-hmm.
Interestingly, he was only 16 years old at the time. He said, "At that time, I'm 15 to 16 years old, and she flying me in to see her."
Damn.
Now, given that Mary J is 50 years old, her rumored affair with Danny Boy would have occurred when she was around the age of 24 years old. Danny Boy admitted that he and Mary had relations after explaining their subsequent encounters.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie to you though, dog. I would have
Sliding
told Mary
into our
old
number
ass up
9
in that
spot,
bed. Boy, I ain't
we
gonna
have
tell you
none
no lie.
other than Jay-Z,
I'd have made that
a
bitch keep on
titan
them
in
big
both the
boots.
music industry and
Boy,
the
I'm talking about,
world
I would
of
have tore that cougar
entrepreneurship.
snack.
His
Yeah,
journey from
that's all
exclusive
you heard in
bookings
there.
to the
Mary
boardrooms
would have
of
sounded like an old
billion-dollar
ass
businesses
house cat in
is
that
a
bitch with me in there.
testament to his
Yeah,
unmatched
yeah.
hustle and visionary mindset. But even the most illustrious careers aren't immune to the shadows of controversy. Jay-Z's path has been dotted with personal and professional challenges that has sparked much discussion as his groundbreaking albums. In the world of hip-hop and high stakes, Jay-Z has navigated through more plots than a season of Game of Thrones, with controversies ranging from lyrical battles to alleged relationships with teens. One such controversy that caught the public eye involved allegations of past relationships, specifically with Foxy Brown. Now, there is a strong claim by Foxy Brown, even though Foxy Brown's mental health issues have been well reported, her shocking admission is that Jay-Z forced her to become a drug dealer at the age of 15 by taking her virginity and giving her an STI.
Damn.
Hip-hop culture was rocked by Foxy Brown's explosive claim that Jay-Z gave her gonorrhea and that he never expressed regret.
Damn.
The Rock Nation boss was accused by the Al B rapper of stealing her virginity when she was only 15 years old, which would make him a pedo. Currently, Foxy is 45 years old and Jay-Z is 54. But she claimed that I was 15 when Jay-Z took my virginity. He was 27. But Foxy's miscalculated his age. Jay-Z was actually 24 at the time. However, it still remains statutory. So do you think Foxy is telling the truth? Or how do you think Beyonce feels about this situation?
Hey, look, I want to say this about the Jay-Z situation, right? Not only that, yo, they was all on Aaliyah ass too, bro. Like, let's just, let's. I'm gonna say this too. Um, I know she passed, so we kind of like be a little sensitive when we talking about Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying? Especially the tragic way she passed. And I ain't gonna lie, Aaliyah was sexy as fuck. Aaliyah on that movie Queen of the Damned, my God, like that listen. Aaliyah is my favorite vampire, nigga. Swear to God, nigga. When I seen Aaliyah do that slow walk through that goddamn club on goddamn Queen of the Damned, nigga, I was nigga that nigga. I was so extremely turned on, nigga. Straight up, nigga, for real, nigga. I was looking for her to bite me, nigga, turn me into goddamn your concubine, goddamn it. But let's keep it a buck here, y'all. Let's keep it a bean, like DJ Academy. Let's keep it a bean. Aaliyah was a little young thought. Let's keep it real. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna give you some evidence of this. And her mother was culpable in all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Similar to the some of that R. Kelly shit where the parents was pushing off on, damn, crazy is R. Kelly again. But how the parents was pushing the kids off on R. Kelly, this is the same situation. And I'm gonna give you proof on this, right? I forgot exactly who it was, but it was somebody came out there to interview, and they said that they was all on the tour bus, and you know, R. Kelly had like the back, you know what I'm saying? It was like a room and shit, you know what I'm saying, bed, all that shit in there. And some kind of way they actually ended up going back there in the back. Nigga, they say R. Kelly had Aaliyah ass bust wide open in that bitch. I'm talking about, and she was up underage, y'all. Trigger warning. I'm talking about like for real. Like that, like I'm talking about, and say they didn't even stop. Say it was like real deal, like going down in that bitch, and they just snatched the curves back. I forgot who it was. I think it was. I forgot. It was a woman though. It was a woman. I can't remember who it was off the top of my head, but they state that they actually saw them actually, you know, doing whatever they were doing. Now, um, if y'all remember Aaliyah's first album, y'all remember? Y'all remember the song Aaliyah had? Age ain't nothing but a number. Throwing down ain't nothing but a thing. This love that I have for you, it'll never change. You see what I'm saying? So let me tell y'all something about artists. A lot of times artists sing and rap about things that they're actually going through. You know what I'm saying? Like about things that they actually going through. So what she's telling you with that song right there, she's telling you that she is cool. She's saying it's cool. Age ain't nothing but a number. She telling us throwing down ain't nothing but a thing. This love that I have for you, It'll never change. She telling us now. I'm gonna say this. She was a child at the time, y'all, and a lot of times children don't know what's best for them. You know, my kids ate ice cream all motherfucking day if I would have let them at 14 years old. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't have ate no green beans, no spinach, none of that shit. They would ate motherfucking um ice cream and candy and bullshit. So part of this definitely does a lot of this does rest on the parents and the adults that was around. Um, but it's also, it's also little hot little young gals, you know what I'm saying, that's sometimes, they're a little advanced, you know what I'm saying? And it's not to blame her or whatever, because at the end of the day, she's a child. She don't get more blame than the adults. But I'm gonna say this, she definitely seemed like she was with the shits. You know what I'm saying? She was with the shits. And I'm gonna show you how going forward, how this ties into Jay-Z. Because all of them was talking to that girl. I don't know exactly what time. I don't know if she was still underage when they was all talking to her, but Dame Dash, Jay-Z, Timberland came out and said that he was in love with her. Now, I don't think Timberland ever had a relationship with her, but he came out and said that once he started working with her, he fell in love with Aaliyah. Took like for real. Like he didn't say that he ever had no relations with us, and I'm not gonna put that on him. But he said just by working with her, he fell in love with her. Like seriously, like down hard, like crushing, like in high school and shit. So much so that if you see Timberland wife, she resembles Aaliyah a lot. His current wife resembles Aaliyah a lot. So I'm saying this. I, I put it on her mama and them first, but I also think Aaliyah wasn't just like one of them little girls who just like, you know what I'm saying? I think she definitely was why I say grown. I think she definitely was one of them little grown acting little girls that needed somebody to be a parent and make sure that she didn't get in none of this shit, which she ended up getting in. So they definitely exploited that girl and allowed these men to do these things to that girl for the fame, the success, and the money. And it's sad. Now, let me get back to Jay-Z. Jay-Z and R. Kelly had an album together, The Best of Both Worlds. They was out on tour. They would even went to tour together. I remember this shit vividly. When the motherfucking allegations and shit, the first allegations came out about R. Kelly, about him peeing on the what's the name and all of that shit right there, the little girl and all of that shit right there. Jay-Z canceled the tour. I don't even remember what happened to the CD, nigga. But I remember they had the tag team because at that time they was two of the biggest giants. Jay-Z was the biggest rapper, and R. Kelly was the biggest R&B singer. So it was like no brainer that they come together and do business, go on tour, create music. At that time, R. Kelly couldn't miss when it came to writing, producing songs and things of that nature. So it was just great. It was just a great idea. But when the scandal hit, Jay-Z cut ties off of R. Kelly, canceled the rest of the concert tour dates and all of that type of shit. Now, the point I'm trying to make is the hypocrisy of it all. So you distance yourself from this man, which I understand is business. So, but what it was, nigga, you're hot. Nigga, you're hot. You got caught. So I got to distance myself from you. That's what this is. That's what it was. It wasn't oh, I couldn't believe that you did this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? It was oh, you got caught, nigga. You got caught. So you know what this gotta be. Hey, I'ma still kick it with you. I'ma still, you know what I'm saying? I still fuck with you. I'ma still be at Diddy party with you, tossing these little young gals up. But at the same time, though, I can't be publicly associated with you because it's about the dollars and you got caught, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And so he cut off R. Kelly. Now it's rumored that R. Kelly uh gonna tell on a lot of motherfuckers after a while. I've been heard these rumors. I don't know if he's gonna write a book. I don't know how he gonna do it. But I heard it's rumored that R. Kelly goddamn show got some tea on a lot of motherfuckers because there's a lot of motherfuckers that was around there. Now let's spin this back to Jay-Z motherfucking ass. when when that list came out about Jeffrey Epstein, who been flying to Jeffrey Epstein Island, Jay-Z and Beyonce's name was on that motherfucker, y'all. I want y'all to understand this too. It ain't just the men that's be involved in this shit. A lot of these celebrity women like their pussies up. And I gotta hit explicit because y'all know I'm explicit. Know what I'm saying? A lot of these celebrity women like to do freaky shit. They like threesomes, all this type of shit too. Listen, when you get a lot of money, and you can do anything that your heart's desires, that's what a lot of people do. Know what I'm saying? It take a very it take a certain kind of person to get that kind of money, that kind of success, and uh don't tiptoe down the hallways of your biggest desires. You know what I'm saying? So let's say your desire was to have multiple women. You know, after you do that, you got a little bit of money, you gotta do that. After a while, that shit don't excite you no more. You know what I'm saying? So then these fetishes and these things, they just grow. You see what I'm saying? And especially when these people get away with these things for so long, it just grows and grows and grows, and it turns from a little monster inside to a big monster inside. And that little evil Mexican inside be saying, "Do it, Jay-Z. Do it, R. Kelly. Do it, Beyonce." I'm telling you, go to Jeffrey Epstein Island and ravish the little swaddlings. I'm telling you, this is what be going on. I'm telling you, this is what be going on. It's a whole culture of this shit, especially in hip hop. It not even in entertainment, period. In entertainment, period. That's what had happened to Diddy. Diddy had done been doing that shit for so long, but that shit started with that dude named Clive Davis or whatever. I think it's Clive Davis. Clive Davis on that bullshit too. And Diddy had been getting away with that shit for so long till he had done turned into a monster. Also, he had done influenced so many, well, I ain't gonna say influence, and facilitated so many other celebrities and people of note to engage in these activities together. He got a lot of dirt on a lot of people, so that give you a sense of invincibility too. Oh, you gonna tell on me? Oh, you gonna tell on me? I got you recorded in here. Da 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 da. But yeah, it's a lot of these women. I'm telling you, Beyonce name was on that motherfucking list. I'm gonna tell you another thing. Beyonce get on drugs for y'all, allegedly. Know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't seen them photos of Beyonce on the motherfucking what that shit is? On the floor of the games looking spaced out. It's a video surface of Beyonce and with the girls, the Destiny Child rap when they first start popping off. You could clearly tell Beyonce and them higher than a motherfucker on that shit. So yes, they get on drugs. Shout out to Jaguar Wright. Jaguar Wright said the same thing. Know what I'm saying? They get on drugs, y'all. They get higher than a motherfucker. These motherfuckers ain't just smoking just no goddamn weed. They famous, they rich. You think these motherfuckers just living a regular motherfucking life? No, they doing all type of shit that they can do. Like it to have that kind of money and to just live regular, it just don't go. It just don't add. It just don't go. You're gonna do some shit that is extreme. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're an old motherfucker or unless you been had money. Like I'm talking about, like, nah, even them motherfuckers be weird. All the motherfuckers with money do some shit, dog. I'm just telling you now. It just depends on, you know what I'm saying? Like for real now, real talk now. But I just want to hit on Jay-Z for a minute because the Foster Brown situation is out there. You know what I'm saying? But he got more than just that. That little, was it a little girl? The little girl that he since they say he done started acknowledging this little girl. The little girl that came out and said that she was Jay-Z's daughter and all of that there. They say that's pretty much fact. They say he even done started setting her up. She got money, like, you know what I'm saying? Now she has like she can't speak on the shit no more. But they say that's pretty much done. Yeah, that's confirmed. That little girl was Jay-Z's daughter, and she grown now. And it's that he done paid off and NDAs and this type of shit right there. But her mama When Jay-Z was messing with her mama was underage. Know what I'm saying? And they say that is why, that was part of the reason why he was afraid to acknowledge her publicly as well. Because if he would acknowledge that that was his daughter publicly, then it would have got to the point to where it would have been like, well, how old were you? And how, you know what I mean? That they would have did, people would have did the math. And they say that's what the thing is. And I'm gonna say this too. Beyonce, you ain't shit. I'm gonna tell you why you ain't shit. Because one thing about a good woman, if you got children, my nigga, if you got children and you got and you with a good woman, she gonna make you motherfucking acknowledge them damn children. Ain't no real woman gonna sit there and let you not be a father to your kid or don't make you. She should not even have to motherfucking make you, to be real with you. You supposed to be like, fuck Beyonce. I done found out that I got these kids over here and them motherfuckers is coming over here. Them motherfuckers is not finna be living in poverty and I got us money. Fuck you, Beyonce. I don't give a fuck. You can go, bitch. But one thing I'm not finna do, um I'm not finna deny my children just to please any woman, period. But a real woman ain't gonna even allow that anyway. A real woman don't even want to fuck with you if you're not taking care of your motherfucking kids. I'm gonna take it a step motherfucking further than that. I don't want to be your friend if you ain't taking care of your kids. All my partners, the close ones, the ones that I call my friends, we all take care of our children, nigga. Straight up, nigga. Straight up, nigga. On game, nigga, like for real. Like we do that shit. Know what I'm saying? Like it ain't nothing that motherfucker make us do, or it's what we supposed to motherfucking do. We enjoy being fathers. So when I see Beyonce sitting up there with her children from Jay-Z, and she's not, I don't see her or him with his children. Because there's other children too. I think they said that dude, that boy's son too. I'm not sure that, but I know it's damn near 98% that girl came out. The one that did the little DNA and all, and I think the dude did too. Did the ancestry.com shit and found out they're related or whatever. I'm not sure about him, but I know that girl for sure, pretty much. Why I don't see them with y'all? Like that got to be the ultimate disrespect. Like that's like so fucking like if you was my parent, I would hate you for that. Like real talk. Like ain't no motherfucking way you gonna be rich or what's the name. I didn't ask the motherfucker get here, and then I got to hunt you down. When I hunt you down, and we find out that you are my parent, you don't want to acknowledge me. You want to give me some money. You want to put me in the back and hide me from the public, like I'm something that you should be ashamed of. I would hate you for that. Real talk. I would hate you for that. But this is the type of motherfucker that these motherfuckers is. But yeah, let's keep going for the rest of these pedos.
And number 8, we delve into the story of R. Kelly, a name synonymous with R&B genius and a career laden with chart-topping hits. His influence on music and culture spans decades, crafting songs that have become the soundtrack to countless lives. Yet, the brilliance of R. Kelly's artistry is overshadowed by a shadow much darker than the usual controversies that accompany stardom. Allegations and legal battles have swirled around Kelly, painting a complex picture of a figure entangled in serious legal and moral questions. R. Kelly has serious allegations against his wife, Aaliyah. The allegations made were that Aaliyah was only a teenager when R. Kelly married her, and it is said that he groomed her while she was just a minor. Now, a former R. Kelly backup performer testified that in 1993, when Aaliyah was just 13 to 14 years old, she witnessed Mr. Kelly doing the X act with the R&B singer.
I told you.
The allegation led to a trial as this was on a fence. At Mr. Kelly's criminal trial in Brooklyn, the woman who testified only as Angela told the member of the jury that she was on tour with Mr. Kelly and that she visited the singer on his tour van. However, Angela claimed that as she started to open the door, she noticed Aaliyah and Mr. Kelly, who was at the time in his mid-20s, in a actual situation,
I told y'all.
which she reported to the jury. She added that Aaliyah was sitting in a chair and Mr. Kelly was kneeling and acting as though he was smashing the girl. Angela claimed that she closed the door abruptly and that she never discussed what she saw with Mr. Kelly. On the 15th day of his trial, 6 accusers, including Angela, came forward to testify that Mr. Kelly slept with them while they were just teenagers. However, Angela's story was distinct from others. The singer had been accused of abusing Aaliyah, the youngest girl whom he fraudulently married in 1994. And Angela was the first accuser to come out and say that she had witnessed the two smashing. Aaliyah Dana Houghton died in a plane disaster in 2001.
Damn, rest in heaven,
Plane
baby
crash
girl.
that killed a rising star in the world of music and film. Reaction today after Aaliyah and 8 others were killed when their plane went down. Good evening, I'm Lauren Glassberg in for Sandra Bookman.
And I'm Tim Fleischer. The plane, just after taking off for Florida in perfect weather, suddenly plummeted to the ground. Investigators now saying one of the engines apparently failed. Along with 8 passengers, Aaliyah, a young Brooklyn native.
Yeah, I want to see that shit, dog. I'm with you too, bro.
Heading to Florida from the Bahamas, where
About the idols we admire and the pedestals on which we place them.
Now I want to say something, y'all. I got. Hey, life be crazy than a motherfucker. So with the R. Kelly situation, right? I used to work at this place in Orlando, Florida called Christie Lights, and this was around 2000. 2017, 18, somewhere up in there, right? And this whatever it was, whenever this motherfucking R. Kelly scandal, this last one really hit, that's when it was, right? Just so motherfucking happened, the girl, what her name, Ariel, Yazriel, or Yaz, whatever, Yazriel Cardi, the one that was going with R. Kelly, the one, you remember when the shit hit the fan, she did the interview with the other girls, with the I forgot what the news lady was, but she was one of the girls that actually stayed with R. Kelly. She was one of the girls that was defending R. Kelly and all of that shit right there, right? I worked with her brother and her daddy, right? When the shit hit, I'm talking about when the shit hit the fan, I was working with them. Now, the brother, the brother younger than her. But the daddy was a boss. The daddy was like a boss of this place. And what this place is they do lights for big events like Coachella and all of that shit. You see all the lights, the cables and all the lights for the shows and shit. They actually send the lights to these big concerts. So whenever you see like these big concerts and all of that shit there, those lights and all of that shit right there, that shit be rented. And it was rented from the company that I used to work for called Christie Lights. So what I used to do is I used to get the orders and the lights and the cables and everything that they needed in order to light up the show and do the shit. I used to fill those orders. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was hell too, because a lot of those cables be fucking thick as fuck. That I'm talking about, bruh. You got to be strong to be moving them motherfucking big ass, thick ass cable wires, and you need all the little connections and all of that shit. But that's what we used to do. But the daddy was a boss there, right? So when the shit hit the fan about R. Kelly, people at the job were talking like, they was like, yeah, that's bruh's sister. You know, his sister with R. Kelly. And we like, no. So it was like the talk of the motherfucking job. So he wasn't somebody that I used to talk to a lot. But one of the guys that I used to talk to a lot used to talk to him a lot. So when we would go to lunch, we would all sit in the cafeteria and I wouldn't sit at their table, I sit at my table. But sometimes we would talk across tables, you know what I'm saying? And everybody wanted to talk to him about the situation, but not very many people felt comfortable enough in order to break the conversation open. So the one dude, his name AJ, who was cool with me, who worked in my department, was cool with him. So what AJ would do was AJ would talk to him about the shit, and then AJ would relay what he told AJ back to us, right? And I forgot what the brother used to do, but he used to do something else too. He used to do some kind of internet shit. I forgot what it was. Graphics. He used to do graphics or some shit. But anyway, we talked. He talked about his sister, and he said he had not saw his sister in like a year, my nigga. And he said he missed his sister, and he just kind of kept it quiet. But it also came out that the mama and the daddy pushed that daughter up on R. Kelly. And if y'all remember the stories, you remember when the story came out where the mama told her daughter, you know what I'm saying, like sit on his lap and do this and do that, and pushed her to the front of the stage and pushed her up on stage. R. Kelly. That was them. That was her, right? So, but I never met the mama or nothing. I never met the mama. But what happened was one day the daddy came over to our department and was talking to the dude AJ. So I stood beside the eavesdrop so I could hear him talk. Listen, let me tell y'all something. When I tell you that motherfucking that daddy is a piece of shit, yes. Listen, the people were saying that they sold that girl to R. Kelly, pretty much saying that she could sing. They say she could sing her ass off, but they wanted her to get in a relationship with R. Kelly so they could milk him or financially or find themselves financially stable. So they pretty much used their daughter as a sex pawn to in order to get access to R. Kelly, his money, fame, whatever, whatever. And this is true. And I believe that 100% because when I forgot what the daddy was talking about, but when I was listening to him talk, my mind. I'm talking. I only heard him talk for about 5 minutes. My first when I listened to him talk, I said, "This is a fucking scumbag." Like he gave me the vibe of somebody that was like uppity, like felt like they was above everybody else, but everything everything in his world was money. It was money motivated. Like he would do anything for money. That's the type of vibe I got just from listening to him. And I don't even remember what he was talking about, but I do remember listening to him, and it was like he sound uppity than a motherfucker. Like he sound like a creep. Like and then when I compared the stories of them saying of the reports that this is what happened to her, it all fit. Now I'm gonna tell you what happened. The daughter was down with the plan too, but what happened was, after a while, she cut the mama and them off. She cut the mama off. She cut the daddy off. The brother ain't had nothing to do with it. He just was, he younger than her. But she cut the mama and the daddy off. So whereas they was using her as a plug to have access to R. Kelly's money and things of that nature, the daughter went along with it at first. But what happened was the mama and them started barking orders, started telling her shit like, okay, you do this. They was trying to control her in order to get her to kind of manipulate R. Kelly. So the daughter I don't know whether she fell in love with him for real or she just got tired of her mama and them, and she cut her mama and them off. And that's what ended up happening. So yeah, so I got a little bit of a little bit of inside information on that R. Kelly shit. These people sick as fuck, but let's keep going. Sam Cooke. Y'all don't want to see you too old, my
Landing
nigga.
at number 7 is Sam.
Well, yeah, Aretha
A
Franklin.
starstruck child, a mother still figuring out the meaning of those feelings, an attractive woman with the deeply uneven self-confidence of a young adolescent in that highly emotional, sexually charged adult setting. She was inevitably exposed to events much beyond her years simply by her presence. Now, Rich claims that Aretha informed him that she returned the 23-year-old Sam Cooke hotel room with him when she was only 12 years old.
No, Sam Cooke got Aretha Franklin.
Multifaceted nature of those we admire. His music continues to inspire, even as
bro. Sam Cooke, one of my favorite old time singers, my nigga. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button. Sam Cooke got Aretha Franklin.
The magic of Cooke's voice will stay with us forever.
Say Aretha at 12, my nigga.
There is a need
Damn.
for strong measures to bring the celebrities under the law of the country to avoid such cases in the future.
Hell no, let's keep going. Seinfeld.
At number 6, we spotlight Jerry Seinfeld, whose eponymous show, Seinfeld, redefined the sitcom genre.
Boy, it's an epidemic, y'all. It's an epidemic, y'all.
Known for his observational humor, Seinfeld turned the details of everyday life into comedic gold, resonating with audiences around the globe. However, the glare of the spotlight often reveals facets of a public figure's life that remain otherwise unnoticed.
I was a daisy fresh girl, and look what you've done to me.
Seinfeld, while largely celebrated for his work, has not been immune to the scrutiny that comes with fame. Among the topics of public discussion has been Seinfeld's personal life, particularly aspects of his relationship that have caught the eye of both fans and critics alike. Jerry Seinfeld's breakout hits in the 90s was the self-titled comedy Seinfeld. The Famer claims that during the peak of the show's popularity, Seinfeld was in the spotlight due to his relationship with Shoshana Lonstein, a 17-year-old senior in high school whom he met in Central Park. Now, there was a 21-year age gap as he was 39 years old when it happened.
39,
Howard Stern
she's
and
17.
Conan O'Brien were among the famous people who openly mocked Seinfeld because of the couple's age difference, which led to a backlash in the media. The connection between Seinfeld and Lonstein endured for over 4 years, despite the public's reservations. Even though the specifics of the proposal are murky, rumors have it that Seinfeld proposed to Lonstein. Even when criticized, Seinfeld never stopped defending his feelings for his young fiancée. He said, Shoshana is a person, not an age. She's extremely bright. She's funny, sharp, very alert. We just get along. Now, after getting married to Jessica, Seinfeld moved on from that romance. The couple now have 3 children. Now, a 21-year age gap, and she was a teenager? Now, Jerry Seinfeld, that is just diabolical.
That's a long.
Number
What's
4
up, Randy?
brings us MC Ren, the lyrical powerhouse of NWA, a group that not only shaped the trajectory of hip-hop.
Yeah, I want to hear who you got.
The incident led to the birth of a child. Now, a paternity test indicated a 99.8% possibility that MC Ren was the biological father, according to her attorney. Now, Gusty Yearout, who informed the Associated Press at the time, MC Ren and Jerry Heller, the rapper's former manager, insisted that the rapper had passed a polygraph test and that there was no evidence of fatherhood. Now, a settlement of $2 million was reached outside of court in the end. The lawsuit has become nothing more than a footnote in NWA's history after all these decades. Now, Yearout states that Sheila Davis had mysteriously passed away. A woman in her mid-20s would be the current age of the accused offspring. Now, in response to requests for comment regarding this article, representatives from MC Ren and other NWA alumni and Suge Knight and Heller did not.
Look at that Illuminati eye on his hand. They all in the Illuminati.
Responded to an email asking about the case with the words saying no recollection. Now, this shows what the other side of your favorite hip-hop group
Boy, those people
like.
nasty, boy.
And societal strife, leaving a huge mark on the soundtrack of American history. Yet, Marvin Gaye's journey was one of profound contrast. Behind the melodies that advocated for peace and understanding lay a tumultuous personal life, marked by battles with addiction, relationships, and the pressures of fame. These struggles painted a portrait of a man seeking solace. On the album, Gaye met 17-year-old Janice Hunter. Jazz artist Slim Gallard was the father of Hunter. Janice was joined in the studio that month by Townsend's ex-girlfriend, Barbara Hunter. Gaye grew inspiration from Janice's presence when recording the album. Gaye wrote, "If I Should Die Tonight," after a first date with the singer.
She pretty, though.
In subsequent years, the pair lived together in Topanga Canyon in Marvin's one-room flat outside of Hollywood. On his 1974 concert tour, Gaye sang the ballad Jan to the woman he had just begun dating. An article featuring Janice and Marvin in a November 1974 issue of Ebony brought her to the attention of the public for the first time. Nona, the couple's firstborn daughter, was born in Los Angeles on September the 4th, 1974. On November 16, 1975, a year after Marvin III and his namesake's uncle's birthday, Frankie Christian was born. Married to Janice in New Orleans in 1977, Marvin Gaye's divorce from Gordy had already been finalized. Janice would later claim that she and Gaye were married after she survived a car accident, while Marvin Gaye would later claim that they were married because of their shared fiscal problems. In the past, Janice claims that Marvin Gaye forced her to engage in...
Engage in what?
encounters with other men on occasion.
Oh, he did the
conscience
Diddy.
of I Want You,
He did the
Marvin Gaye's
Diddy. Hold on.
1976 album, 1977.
He did the Diddy.
Marvin
Marvin
Gaye's
Gaye.
divorce from Gordy had already been finalized. Janice would later claim that she and Gaye were married after she survived a car accident, while Marvin Gaye would later claim that they were married because of their shared fiscal problems. In the past, Janice claims that Marvin Gaye forced her to engage in encounters with other men on occasion.
Oh, he did the Diddy.
conscience of I
Boy,
Want You.
Marvin Gaye was the first P Diddy, y'all. He used to make the lady do it with the motherfucking other men. Marvin Gaye was a Diddy. He was the diddler. He was the original diddly. He was the original. He was the original heavy diddly. God damn. Boy, listen. I ain't gonna lie, this shit started out about Drake and Kendrick and all that, but I'm nosy than a motherfucker, y'all. I goddamn it, I want to know. I got to know. I got to know. Goddamn it, I want to know who the rest of these motherfuckers is. This shit is shocking, nigga. I didn't know that about motherfucking Marvin Gaye. I didn't know Sam Cooke had done ravished Aretha Franklin when she was 12 years old. She went back to the whole. This nigga Sam Cooke is one of my favorite old time singers, my nigga. Know what I'm saying? He was 23. He took Aretha Franklin back to his hotel room and Clarice, quid pro quo, Clarice. I'm talking about, damn, but it was, boy, god damn. Now we see how deep the rabbit hole gets. Now we see it's a culture of this shit. And it's been going on for a long time. Hit that like button.
Marvin Gaye's 1976 album.
That's crazy. Damn.
Album were greatly influenced.
I'm gonna say this too. Sam Cooke never went to jail for it either. Like that's not. Boy, god damn.
By his affair with Janice Hunter. According to author Michael Eric Dyson, their connection became nearly palpable in the sexual textures that are the album's
I want to see
oral
that
and
shit no more. Let me see who else.
signature when writing I Want You.
Okay, we got
Now,
Diddy.
Janice filed for a legal separation,
We got Diddy.
but Diddy's journey to the top is lined with episodes that have raised eyebrows and sparked debates. Now, controversies ranging from legal issues to high-profile disputes have shadowed his steps. These moments not only grab headlines, but also paint a complex picture of success and the dirt behind it. It's as if every milestone he achieves comes with the share of shadow, making us wonder about the real cost of fame and power. Now, Diddy's story is a stark reminder of the tightrope walk of celebrity life. On one side, there's unmatched success and influence. On the other, a trail of controversies that never seem to fade. Now, many are wondering whether Combs, better known as aliases P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, and Diddy, has ever been abusive towards his ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura or any other musicians he has worked with. In 2019, Cassie, who dated Diddy for 6 years,
We already know this shit, though. I want to hear about some new
abuse,
motherfuckers.
including physical violence, assault.
We already know about them. Oh yeah, Tiger. He one of them too.
At number 2, we find Tyga, a rapper whose career has been as much about hit tracks as it's been about headline-making controversies. Now, starting young in the music industry, Tyga made a name for himself with catchy tunes and collaborations with some of hip-hop's biggest names. But with the spotlight came scrutiny, and not all of it for his music. Now, Tyga's personal life, especially his relationships, quickly became fodder for public debate and criticism. His involvement with high-profile figures and allegations surrounding the nature of these relationships sparked controversies about celebrity behavior and the influence they wield over fans and the public. Now, one of his relationships involved Kylie Jenner. Now, Kylie Jenner and rapper Tyga started hanging out a lot in 2014 when she was 16 years old and he was 24. Yes, that was hard to believe, but yes. Now, Tyga was caught on camera urging Kylie Jenner to do a tequila shot during her 2014 17th birthday celebration. The video doesn't appear to show the teen accepting his illegal offer, according to a news agency. Flirting during a dinner outing 2 months later caused Jenna and Tyga, who was 24 years old at the time, to once again raise eyebrows. Their romance had been going strong for at least a few months when an insider informed the news agency of that. Now, during an interview with The Breakfast Club in February 2015, China's best friend, Amber Rose, commented on the Kyga rumors. She said of Jenner, she's a baby. She needs to go to bed at 7 o'clock. After a few days, Kanye West shared a different opinion during his appearance on The Breakfast Club, saying, "I think Tyga got in early. I think he was smart. They're closer in age than a lot of relationships that I know." Now, according to a news agency, Jenner was still 17 years old when Tyga got her name tattooed on her inner arm 2 months later. Now, in an interview for Complex Magazine's 2015 edition, Khloe Kardashian chose to defend her underage half-siblings relationship with the rapper rather than deny that anything has occurred between them. She said Kylie is not a normal 17-year-old. Kylie is taking business meetings and bought her first house. It's a rare circumstance, so let's
she can
treat this
take, so
as
she
a
can fuck
special
a
case.
grown
Now,
nigga. That's what you're saying.
Tyga included Kylie Jenner in the music videos for Stimulated and Doped Up, and he made a passing reference to Jenner in his 2017 single Feel Me, which features Kanye West. They broke up in April of that year, though. Jenner confirmed in Life of Kylie that the breakup was neutral. We got reports that she also admitted that her age was a factor. "I decided that I'm really young," she said. "I don't want to look back in 5 years from now and feel that he took something from me when he's really not that type of person." The 7-year age difference was a problem, acknowledged by Tyga, but he thinks Jenner was most troubled by the criticism of his relationship with her. He said, "I'm older, so I can deal with perception. But for her, growing up how she grew up, image and perception was everything." Tyga also admitted that he wasn't totally happy about his ex-girlfriend using her own image to market herself on social media, even though he was fine with utilizing Kylie's name and image to generate buzz for his music. I like to keep a
So let
mystique.
me say this about these situations. This situation here with this Kardashian situation right here, right? They say that Tiger and Kylie used to fly overseas to places to where it wasn't illegal for them to have relations, just to have relations. They say that Tiger and Kylie used to fly. They used to go to vacations overseas to places to where it wasn't illegal for them to have relations, just for them to fuck. That's what they say is happening. Also, this is a consorted plan with the Kardashian young ladies. The mama is the motherfucking puppet master and all of this shit. The I've been seeing what they doing. Y'all don't see what they doing? They breeding. They creating a motherfucking a family of children that's gonna be from well off or well to do people. This is what they're doing. It's like back in the days when the kings and the queens and shit used to marry off their children to other kings and queens and shit like this and that there. This is what they doing, bro. I've been peeped the shit. It's that's what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, just think about this. Can you imagine the kids, Kim kids, Chloe, all of the kids, all of the children. Can you imagine the kids and who they cousins gonna be? Who they daddies is? Just think about it now. Just think about the network. Just think about the network of wealth that's going to be afforded to these children. Also, it's going to somewhat guarantee, it's like a security blanket. It's going to somewhat guarantee that these women will never see poverty ever in their life. And it's creating generational wealth for them going forward. I'm not saying I agree with the shit. I'm just saying I see the mad scientist plan that's going on here. You see what I'm saying? Like, the children are already rich. Kanye West kids from fucking Kim Kardashian is already rich. Kim Kardashian already rich her motherfucking self. Can you imagine? She's never ever going to need a dime. She ain't got to work. She ain't got to do a motherfucking thing. If when Kanye West died and that shit go to them children, that shit going damn near right to her too. You see what I'm saying? Like, like that's what they doing. You know what I'm saying? And the mama is the facilitator of the shit. She's like a madam, and she's marrying off her daughters to the people who the daughters like, but also the people who she vets that's well off enough for her children to have children from, so that they can continue this goddamn bloodline of wealth going on. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave it right here. I don't know, I don't even want to see this shit no more. But because I'm gonna do another live when we get done. I'm gonna do one on the hood fishing nigga. And Trenches News keep getting caught in lies on Vlad TV, man. Vlad, goddamn it. Trenches News went up there to promote himself, but goddamn Vlad, goddamn Vlad don't really like snitches, y'all. We know this. He hates fucking 6ix9ine. So Vlad is catching Trenches News in lies, and I'm gonna do another live on that. I got it scheduled for I think like 7 o'clock. So I want to kind of get off of this shit right here. But this was revealing. Shout out to Lionel B. Go subscribe to Lionel B's channel. Shout out to Poetic Flacco too. I'm gonna give him his credit because Poetic Flacco actually did the same video similar, not with all these people on it, but he had other people on it. He had Tiger on it, and he did his video months ago. So kudos to him because he was already on this. You know what I'm saying? Even before and the Drake situation. That's the first place I saw the shit with Drake and the underage girl on stage kissing the girl and grabbing on her and all of that shit on stage. I saw it at Poetic Flacco. So I want to give him his flowers on that. You know what I'm saying? Even though Lionel B came with it today, which I'm glad that he did, which allowed me to do content on this as we speak. But Poetic Flacco was one of the first ones. Hey, also, man, y'all hit that cash out, man. Hit that cash out for your boy, man. We got a goal of $20, dog. All you gotta do is hit the cash out, bro. $20, my nigga. $20. Y'all know your boy uh been going through a little something lately. So I would appreciate y'all finna drop the cash app in the what's the name, man. Y'all gonna hit the cash out for your boy. Cause I ain't really been I ain't gonna really get paid off YouTube this motherfucking I ain't gonna even get paid this motherfucking money. Be real. I just looked at the motherfucking analytics, man, and that shit ain't looking about like a motherfucking thing. But this the cash out, my nigga. Go ahead on and get that cash out for your boy. We got a goal of $20, my nigga. Help your boy out. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all of y'all. But we see how deep this rabbit hole goes, and we see it's a culture of this type of shit. Now I understand that sometimes these things look worse than what they are. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna say that. The legal age to consent in quite a number of states is 17. So legally, some of these guys would not be guilty of a crime in certain states. Depends on where they are. It's just the optics of it. You know what I mean? The optics of it. And as we can see, these people don't give a fuck about no goddamn optics. These people, what's up, E? Do it, Marita, do it. A lot of these people don't give a fuck about no motherfucking optics. You know what I'm saying? These people are they you know what I mean? They who they is. I'm gonna just say this. I mean they who they is. They after a while when we see the type of things that they do, then we understand who these people are. I'm gonna just say that like that there. You know what I'm saying? And um just like I didn't know Sam Cooke had relations with Aretha Franklin and he was 23 and she was 12. I didn't never fucking know that. You couldn't have told me. Sam Cooke is one of our favorite old singles, like for real, like probably top 3. Um, and I never knew that. I never knew that Aretha Franklin had relations with Sam Cooke when she was 12. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. 12 years old. That's fucking insane. That nigga was 23. That's insane. So again, we don't know these people um until we know these people. Put it that goddamn way. So we gotta stop putting these people up on pedestals. And I know sometimes we do because we just because we like their music or we're a fan of them or something like that. And we can't assume that these people are doing these type of things, but we just need to leave that door cracked a little bit just in case some weird shit come out about these people. And when we sit back and we see how many of these people uh are engaged in these type of things, and I mean I'm talking about what I'm saying, like the egregious shit. Like some of this shit is egregious. Like that R. Kelly shit with Aaliyah. That shit was like egregious. I don't even understand how the fuck. I know I was a kid at that time. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like middle school at that time. But I'm just saying I don't even understand how that shit flew in front of the world. Like this nigga fake married a 14-year-old girl as a grown ass man in front of everybody. Like that shit is like insane. But that goes to show you the culture um and that was going on at that time. And it probably was even more widespread than just the entertainment industry. It probably was all in the legal system and all of that shit too. That's why not no prosecution had happened and shit like this. But what amazes me is that this shit still kind of going down publicly to this day. You see what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the Tiger with the Kylie shit. That shit kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand she's 17, so it depends on what the consent age was. But I'm saying, like, damn, like, y'all, you doing that's like, y'all some bold bitches. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, God damn, y'all can't at least keep no shade on the shit till the girl get 18, my nigga, and then you like play like y'all just started talking. Like these motherfuckers is actually like dating and doing all type of shit publicly with the girls that we know is not of age, nigga. Like I'm saying, I'm not condoning none of the shit because I know it's people that's done been assaulted and things of that nature, and I want to be sensitive to those people. But I'm saying if the girl is 17 and she like you and use 21, 22, 23, 24, however it is, nigga, the least you can do, nigga, is just tell that girl, hey, look, we ain't finna be doing none of that shit right there until your motherfucking birthday. When your birthday come, hey, whatever, whatever. And we know these type of things is happening. But these niggas is ain't giving a fuck. These niggas is tasting the cookies and forbidden fruits and shit way before time, risking jail and ridicule and all of this type of shit. But back to what we seen Drake did. Drake, you tripping player. That girl said she was 17. You asked her, you said you ain't want to go to jail. You said you shouldn't be doing this. You said her breast felt good on rubbed next to your body. You then turned that girl around and you stuck your tongue so far down that goddamn girl throat in front of thousands of motherfucking people. And now you have 15 pedophile pins on top of your mansion because Kendrick Lamar using this shit as bazooka bullets against you in a rap battle. And the more the longer this rap battle goes, the more this shit is gonna be magnified. Freaky ass nigga in a 69 Dodge. That's what Kendrick Lamar done labeled you. Freaky ass nigga in a 69 Dodge. You done lost this rap battle, Drake. The best thing you can do is what you just done did. It told people that you're going on a vacation and just try to forget this shit, dog. Try to hope when you get back from over there where Russell Simmons at. Matter of fact, don't even come back from where Russell Simmons at. Just stay over there where Russell Simmons at, and then just check the temperature of the United States. Make sure, just check the temperature to see if they trying to revoke your passports and if they trying to freeze your assets. Because when you see they trying to do that, you know that if you go back to the United States, they're gonna be waiting for your ass at the airport. And it's all because of this goddamn rap beef with Kendrick Lamar, and you done started this motherfucker shit. They say it's a really good documentary on YouTube on about Marvin Gaye. Oh, okay. So shout out to Nate. Hey, motherfucking Drake, you done lost, bro. Throw the white flag. Um, you miscalculated. You you did not see that how you know motherfuckers be uh delusional. Like you've been doing this shit so long till you damn near probably like Diddy. You probably felt untouchable. Like you probably felt like it damn near like you probably forgot about it. Like yeah, you do shit so much it's like it ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing. But it is something. Cause everybody know now. Like everybody been new. Well, I ain't gonna say everybody knew. A lot of people been new. But this shit magnifying that shit. Champagne Poppy and Lover Boy, certified Lover Boy. No, you Hovio and you freak ass nigga in a 69 Dodge. That's all I can remember now. Freak ass nigga in a 69 Dodge. And you even friends with somebody or you got somebody in your camp who got these same charges. It's not looking good for you, Drake. It's not looking good for you. Like, share, comment to this video. We're gonna go back live in probably about another hour, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I got another live already scheduled. Share this video, man. Hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that cash out for your boy. But yeah, man, this is a very revealing fucking shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's done opened a whole nother can of worms. You know what I'm saying? It started as a rap battle, but now it's nothing. Let me tell you how you win this battle. Let me tell you how you can kind of even this shit up. Nah, you can't even this bitch up. You can't win, dog. You can't even win. But I'm gonna tell you how you. I'm gonna tell you what you do. Nah, this shit more serious than that. Before this pedo shit came out, you had an opportunity. What you was supposed to do is you were supposed to get Kendrick Lamar. You were supposed to pay Kendrick Lamar's wife or whoever, cause they say they be having a little problem. You say he be jumping on or whatever. You supposed to broke the bank. You supposed to pay Kendrick Lamar, old lady, $1 million, $2 million, however much money you got to pay her. You need to get her with you. Now I ain't saying you gotta smash. You ain't gotta smash. All you gotta do is get some photos, a video, or something of her with you. You know what I'm saying? And that way you could insinuate that you smashed. You see what I'm saying? Like when Tupac first came out with Hit 'Em Up, he said, first off, fuck your bitch and then click your claim. We didn't actually know whether Tupac smashed Faith. We believed he did because Pac ain't the lying type of motherfucker. But I still was like, maybe he lying because it was just so far-fetched to believe because, you know, we thought it was like war. So, nigga, yeah, if I tell you this, it's going to fuck with your head. You know, a nigga tell you they fucked your old lady, you know what I mean, fucked your wife, it's going to fuck with your head. And I thought that Pac might have been playing subliminal games, psychological games with Biggie, right? These are the same kind of psychological games that Drake could play. Well, he could have played until this goddamn freaky ass nigga in the 69 Dodge came out. I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's like the motherfucking finish him, bro. That's like a flawless victory, bro. Like, I'm telling you, bro. Like, I don't even think it's no comeback for that, bro. Like, for real. You won a rap battle with Meat Mills, but this shit here is over, my nigga. Like when Vince Carter dunked at the dunk contest and he said it's over. This shit is over, my nigga. Like, for real. Like, you ain't even a light skinned nigga, you a Jewish nigga. Like, for real, like this shit ain't even bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta hold this L, Champagne Poppy, and you better hope that it don't lead to nothing more serious, my nigga, because them goddamn pins that's on top of your mansion, those pedophile pins, them bitches serious, my nigga. Them bitches is serious, bro. Bro, this ain't just no motherfucking joke no more, my nigga. This just ain't no motherfucking, oh, I'm finna talk about him, he finna talk about me. No, 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 no. You really, realistically, this shit is supposed to get us to some gangster shit. Now, like real talk. Like if you really a gangster, like you be saying, you really got a nigga from H-Time and niggas from Atlanta ride with you, you know what I'm saying, and the niggas from the six riding with you and all of that shit. You need to put some chains on Kendrick Lamar head. Real talk, dog. Like real talk. This nigga possibly gonna cost you millions and millions of dollars. And people not want to associate with your brand no more because you is a freak ass nigga in the 69 Dodge, my nigga. For real. So yeah, that is trafficking. So big dog, the gloves off now. I'm talking about like if you could come back with a diss song if you want to, that's on you. But that to me, that ain't gonna even be a valid enough response for what he just did to you, my nigga. Like he just exposed everybody that you like little girls. And then we see the footage of you doing the shit to a 17-year-old girl. You even acknowledge that this was wrong. You even acknowledge that this could cost you jail time. You said that. You said, I can go to jail for this. You said, damn, but I like the way this feel. All of those freaky ass Ted Bundy pedo thoughts was going through your head at the time, and you were saying them bitches verbally to this little girl in front of hundreds of thousands of people at your concert on stage. And then even though that evil Mexican inside of you that was saying, do it, Drake, do it, Aubrey. And then you had an angel inside of you saying, don't do it, my son, playing a harp saying, don't do it, my son. You let the little evil Mexican, the little dirty, evil, drunk Mexican that's inside your head that persuades you to do bad things, you let that little Mexican win. And it said, do it, Aubrey, do it, Drake. And you just tongue kissed that little girl in front of the world, my nigga, after you had told everybody that it was the wrong thing to do. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, if you pay attention to that video, it shows you how a young girl can be manipulated. Like when he was saying all of that shit, she was saying she heard him saying it too. He was saying it in the microphone to everybody, to himself, but also to her. She heard him saying it too. But just because he was Drake, just because she was starstruck, maybe nervous, maybe whatever, maybe had a crush on her, she let it go down too. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes that's how, like, when somebody be underage and an adult person does these things, that's how these underage people can get to the point to where this shit actually happening. Because you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, she underage. She, like, you know what I'm saying? She sat right there too. You see what I'm saying? Because she was starstruck, got a crush, depending on who you is. That's a big influence on a young girl. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. So, freak ass nigga in a 69 Dodge, this one gonna stick forever. This one gonna stick forever. On the heels of the Diddy situation, we all remember when the entertainment industry and the music industry had the Me Too movement, the first edition Me Too movement, where they went through this motherfucker and they cleaned house. You know what I'm saying? Like it was hardly nobody of note that didn't have some type of goddamn allegations on them. None. Like it was overwhelmingly a lot of motherfucking celebrities, a lot of entertainers, a lot of athletes, a lot of art or musicians. It's looking like it might be a second round of this shit, especially if Diddy end up being exposed and then in turn end up exposing the people that participated in these acts at his parties. Because word on the street is that Diddy definitely gonna snitch. Like word on the street is that Diddy saying that uh it's bigger than Nino Brown. It's bigger than Nino Brown. They made me do it. They made me do it. Who made you do it? They. Kareem Akbar. Just like what Wesley Snipes said on that motherfucking stand on New Jack City. They saying, because word on the street, you ain't heard it from me. You know what I'm saying? But Jay-Z done disassociated himself with Diddy. Jay-Z had a party, a Grammy party that Diddy was invited to initially. Once the shit came out about the situation with Diddy, Jay-Z canceled the party just because he didn't want to uninvite Diddy. He canceled the whole party, right? And then threw another party, another Grammy party, but didn't invite Diddy. See what I'm saying? So he canceled the whole party, but he really did it just to uninvite Diddy. And he didn't want to uninvite Diddy personally, like single him out. So he canceled the whole party and then scheduled another party and didn't invite Diddy. Also, Diddy was nominated for a Grammy this year for the Love album. He was nominated for a Grammy, but was not invited to the Grammys. That's crazy, ain't it? He was nominated for a Grammy, but wasn't invited to the Grammys. That's because he's toxic right now. Everything around him is radioactive. Everybody who he been hanging with and doing this shit with is trying to distance themselves from him, because if they be seen with him, then it's gonna shed light on them. The people that you see hanging with Diddy right now, who fuck with Diddy right now, them is the bottom feeders. Them is the people that's hoping that uh this thing blows over and Diddy fucks with them harder, because he's seen that they stood in the paint when everybody else distanced themselves. That's what it is. The people that standing in the paint with Diddy right now, they guilty too. They most likely, but they just the scum of the scum, like Stevie J and all of them motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers like that. Like you, like nigga, the last motherfucker you got hanging with you is fucking Stevie J. Just think about this shit, y'all. Stevie fucking J. When they raided the mansion, out of all people, he got fucking Stevie J up in there. We know Stevie J freak nasty. We know that. We know that. Jocelyn was on the goddamn reunion saying that her and Stevie J were fucking Mimi. I just watched that the other day. The Love and Hip Hop reunion. Jocelyn say, "Man, I ate that pussy all night. Stop over there front, Miss Molly Maid." See what I'm saying? Like, you see what I'm saying? So we already know that goddamn what Stevie J got going on. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's be real. Stevie J married to Faith Evans right now. Now we know Stevie J freak nasty. We know Diddy with the freak Diddy parties. Shit, who knows what Faith in there got going on? Faith might be in that motherfucker tossing it up. I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about? Like, for real, like, I mean, like, Faith might be in that bitch like, fuck Biggie. Fuck Bad Boy. Fuck like, for real. You the same motherfucker that in the heat of the goddamn beef, you went over there and fucked Tupac. Yeah, but these people is something else, boy. Like, share, comment to this video, man. Stay around for the next live we got going on, man. Chill.